Do you want to possess the skills of flying with swords, turning stones into gold, and not leaving a head for 10 miles of cauliflower? Do you want to have like-minded friends? Do you want to rob the rich to help the poor, eliminate demons and defend the way, and defend justice? A voice echoes in my mind. Until one day. I was walking step by step towards the world in my heart. The immortal road is long, and words of friendship are spoken throughout one's life. Feilu Novel Network reminds you that this novel and its characters are purely fictional. If there are any similarities, they are purely coincidental and should not be imitated. Chapter 1. Am I about to die? You are listening at novelfull.audio. Year 3 of Dian Shaokong, outside Ningqing Nian Qiu, also known as autumn, is only in the order of the 4 seasons. For Ningqing, it is only summer and winter. My name is Nangong Jin. It's strange to come to this unfamiliar city alone. This is clearly my first time here, and for some reason, I feel so close. Most likely because of the sake of the mother, this city is like a weathered old man, sitting upright with a smile on his face, welcoming everyone who comes here. I don't know if others would feel this way, but I am connected to the fate of this city. I am already 18 years old, heading to my homeland. I originally wanted to be a leisurely prince at home. In this Lu Qin dynasty, martial arts are the top priority. To have a higher status, first of all, one must be strong enough. I have always loved freedom, and I also want to seek knowledge from sages, which is undoubtedly fatal. However, your fate cannot be violated. I haven't been able to practice martial arts since I was young. At the age of 3, an accident was said to be accidental, but it always felt like someone had intentionally caused it. Quickly disperse, you bunch of lowly people, I could only hear a few roars coming from afar. Someone was muttering not far away, hoping to get closer and take a look. The carriage was already rushing towards it. I was hit far away and my brain went blank. Where did the 6 seedlings come from? How dare they rush into my grandfather's carriage? Ahem, my grandfather's carriage. Butler, quickly throw this 6 seedling aside for me. Although there are so many people on this street, who can step forward? Because everyone here knows that this is the most dandy Chu River in Ningqing. Chu Zhang's grandfather was enfeoffed in Ningqing for his meritorious service in rescuing the emperor, and he was also the only king with a different surname in the Lu Qin dynasty. Someone, throw this person aside for me, the butler said in his piercing voice. I see who dares. I could only vaguely hear the voice of a woman. Some people only hear her voice and can tell that she is a heroic woman. Unexpectedly, she jumped up and down. The blurry vision, combined with the effects of light and shadow, is it not an exaggeration to say that it is a fairy approaching the mortal world? Clever smile, beautiful eyes looking forward to it. Are you okay? She bent down and said it's too tacky to describe the woman in front of me as a celestial fairy. My waist flows like a delicate silk, and my ears are adorned with bright moonlight. My fingers are like scallion roots, and my mouth is like cinnabar. My delicate steps are unparalleled in the world. Why, she has a bracelet just like mine. I only heard Chu Jiang say, who should I be? It turns out to be my sister. Law. If you don't wait honestly for my brother to marry you, you must come to this Wuxia academy to learn some swordsmanship. It turned out that this woman was none other than Zhao Wanqing, the princess of the Lu Qin dynasty. His father was the uncle of the new emperor, and as an old son, he doted on this little daughter particularly. It is said that the uncle of this new emperor betrothed this little princess to Chu Hai, the elder brother of Chu River, when he was drunk. I really don't know if it was because the Chu family deliberately intoxicated Prince Zhao in order to consolidate their position that this happened. Chu Jiang, my marriage with your brother was a drunken nonsense from my father, and I would never agree to marry your brother unless I die. The princess could only hear it. Chu Jiang said, oh my dear sister. Law, don't say such scary things. It's useless if you don't agree. The old prince's side may not end well. Chu Jiang, you, wait for me. I won't argue with you today. After speaking, the little princess took out a soul-reviving pill from her body and fed it to Tangshan. Tsk, my dear sister. Law, it's useless for you to feed him the soul-returning pill. This kid doesn't have a certain level of soul power cultivation. Look at his illness, feeding him is also a waste. Chu Jiang said. Come on. Miss, please give me your orders, said the guard Zhao Shu. Say, Zhao Shu, go help this young master Zhao find a medical clinic. Say, miss, please. You too, carry this young master and come with me. Yes. Chu Jiang said, oh my goodness, young master, you're just a bunch of worthless beggars. The princess said, Chu Jiang, I know you are the #1 playboy in Ningchen, but I hope you remember that people are doing what the sky is watching. Chu Jiang said, I'll go see what the sky is doing, but I don't believe in this evil. Coincidentally, right now. Quack, 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 a crow flew over from the sky. Right on top of Chu Jiang's head. It caused everyone to burst into laughter. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, you lowly people? At this moment, his butler couldn't help but chuckle. Chu Jiang said, you're still laughing, why don't you give it to this young master and clean him up? I saw the butler running away with Chu Jiang in a gloomy manner. Not far away, everyone shouted, Master Chu, your carriage. I saw him in a fit of anger, hitting his buddy's head and kicking his butt. Say, go, go. Go and bring me back, young master. Guard Zhao Shu escorted me to the hospital. At this moment, in another distant time and space, 5 people are chasing after one. The pursuer said, Yi Qingyun, one of the 9 heavenly emperors, why did he only focus on running for his life in a hurry? Just a few of you little miscellaneous hairs, you still want to pursue your grandfather. Don't mention you, even if the other 8 divine emperors have come, they cannot be my opponents. But we can't take action now, we need to lead them to the back mountain. Hand over what you have in your hand, and you can keep your whole body. If you want something in my hand, then catch up with me first. This group of people chased after the back mountain outside the city. Run again, didn't you just run quite well? No, I didn't run. I just think the feng shui in the back mountain is good. I'll pick a treasure trove for you. Make do with it, let's fall here. Little miscellaneous people. I saw this person's body movements were eerie, and I could vaguely see a phantom. Only a few breaths of effort. There's only one person left. Yo, you're the only one left. Are you going to end it on your own, or will I help you? No way. A scholar can be killed but not humiliated. Today, our skills are not as good as humans, but even if I am left with a broken body, I will definitely die in battle. Thank you for finding a feng shui treasure for us, Your Excellency. Courage is admirable. Unfortunately, I followed the wrong master. On second thought, I've put so much effort into this useless thing. Today, I want to see what kind of treasure is inside. He opened this black box. Imperial Seal. This is the legendary Imperial Seal that can absorb souls. At the moment when this Imperial Seal appeared, the entire back mountain began to tremble. In an instant, a strong wind blew and lightning flashed and thunder roared. At the same time, a medical clinic. Zhao Shu placed the young master on the medical couch. Then he said to him, this young master, before leaving our house, our young master said that we should not let our unmarried wives have any connections with other men. If you want to get close to him, there won't be a good end. Since Xiao Wanqing can't bear it, then I'll do it for her. Don't worry, I'll take you on your way soon. Of course, if you can shout it out, you can shout whatever you want, and I can promise to let you go. Cough, cough, cough. Don't shout anymore. When I came, I had already sealed your throat with a secret technique. Before you die, why don't you die to understand? I was originally a cultivator in the upper realm. Just to avoid enemies. Coming to this Liu Ken dynasty, when I was about to die, I was fortunate enough to be rescued by Prince Chu Hai. The grace of saving lives cannot be repaid. Just as Zhao Manchen was recruiting guards, Chu Hai young master asked me to go ahead and stare at Zhao Wanqing, a little girl, to see that toad with no long eyes. Come and approach her. He drew his knife and was about to end me. A burst of white light suddenly appeared. I saw Yi Qingyun just now, appearing in front of me. Yo. What is this for? I have actually seen you for a long time. I just stayed inside the imperial seal and didn't come out. I didn't expect Yi Qingyun, one of the 9 heavenly emperors, to be so funny. Isn't this imperial seal usually used to absorb souls? Why did you suck in me, the divine emperor, today? Can't it be? My physical body has been ambushed by someone. Ha, I can't believe that Yi Qingyun has found a feng shui treasure land for himself, that's all. Anyway. Take it as it comes. Zhao Shu looked around with a panicked expression on his face. I whispered to myself and shuddered, feeling a chill in my back. Originally, only I could see Yi Qingyun, while this famous divine emperor was still cursing here. It's over. I can't believe that my handsome, charming, and arrogant divine emperor was sucked away by this broken imperial seal. Alright, it's time to take you on the road after wasting so much time. I am not willing to accept it. I am the 3rd prince of the great Yan dynasty. I have been weak and sickly since I was young. A separate courtyard raised by the father in the palace. From childhood to adulthood, I could only watch other brothers and go out to play. I could only learn the 4 books and 5 classics with my teacher. It was evident that my father did not like me, only my mother, who often came to see me, and a little palace maid named Linger. Chapter 2. The past is empty. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. In the 25th year of the Xingua reign of Dian, when I was 15 years old, my father, whom I had not seen many times before, passed away. My mother decided to go to Yunyi Temple to accompany the ancient Buddha with green lanterns. Before leaving, Tuo Linger handed me the token of the mother's family. I saw it was a bracelet. There is a cloud and neon sign of the Zhao family on the calligraphy. Originally, the mother consort was the eldest princess of the Liu Qin dynasty, also known as the aunt of the current emperor Liu Qin. In the 10th year of the Xingua reign of Dian, the mother consort was sent to make peace, and then the 2 countries settled in Chongjin swearing blood oath, another year. The 2 countries jointly sent troops and destroyed the Song state sandwiched in the middle. The 2 countries divided the land of Song state. After the downfall of the Song dynasty, the 2 countries spent 3 years of honeymoon. Until the new emperor ascended the throne, my mother's nephew, who was also my cousin, believed in the instigation of the court officials. A large-scale attack was launched on the state of Yan, but the Yan army was defeated and captured 5 cities and 11 counties. At this point, the relationship between the 2 countries was shattered, and the mother consort was also neglected. Big brother died young. The heir to the throne now is my naturally suspicious second brother, who always worries that I will snatch his position. Since he ascended to the throne, he targeted me everywhere. Suddenly one day, he actually came to find me in person. Third brother, I heard that you are familiar with classics and have a deep understanding of sage articles. How about sending you to study at the Liu Qin dynasty for my brother? Attention, what brother said is that you are the only one going forward. Accompanying ministers, bowing their heads and whispering, all shook their heads. No one knows, no one knows. The Liu Qin dynasty is crowned by the Monkey King, and the whole country values martial arts. There is no such thing as a sage. My younger brother, thank you for your Majesty's grace. You and my brother, why do you have to be so outspoken? After finishing speaking, he turned around and left. Accompanying minister, Xianxia said, "May the second prince cherish it." Immediately, he shook his head and left with a sigh. "Young master, Linger is willing to go with you." Linger, it was when I was 6 years old that my mother met her on her way to Yunyan to pray for blessings. I saw her dressed in rags, wearing a tattered pair of shoes. Eating the moldy mantu that I didn't know where to find, the concubine felt very sorry for her, so she sent someone to send food and clothing to protect her from the cold. Obviously, the clothes are a bit big. The palace maid beside said, "Madam, this is the clothes you brought from your mother country." The Empress Dowager said, "Clothes are meant to keep warm. If they are not used to keep warm, then their value will be lost. All things in the world have value in existence. Everything has its meaning, the life of the nobility is fate, isn't the life of the commoners just fate?" The concubine's maid gave her mantu. She grabbed it and said it was too hungry to swallow it. "Little girl, why are you the only one? What about your family?" I saw Xiaolinger, those two tearful big eyes glanced at her mother, tears like the continuous spring rain in March. She didn't say anything when asked, just kept eating. "Take her back to the palace and find a companion for Sanlang." "Yes, Empress." The strong wind drifts in the white sun, and the scenery flows westward. More than a decade has passed in a blink of an eye, during which I have thoroughly read 100 classics and become a literary leader in the great Yan kingdom. Linger has also become a graceful figure. I am willing to go with His Highness. The emperor clearly knew that the Lu Qin dynasty did not have the knowledge of sages, and even deliberately asked His Highness to go to study. This is clearly trying to kill you. And I have also learned a lot of kung fu, I can protect your highness. Seilinger, how could I not know the thoughts of my elder brother? But who is born into an imperial family and can be alone? I know Linger is skilled in martial arts nowadays, and I envy her so much. Every time I see Linger practicing with other children, I envy her so much. Damn it, I'm afraid I won't have the chance to embark on the journey of martial arts in this lifetime. Linger, be obedient. You should protect your mother's consort in Yunyan, let alone the emperor's brother who only allows me to go there alone. If you insist on going, we may all be at risk. Your brother is naturally suspicious, so I can only do as he wishes. Young master. You need to take care, Linger can't take care of you anymore. After speaking, cover your face and wipe away your tears. She sobbed as if she had been wronged. The sound is not very loud, but it is very penetrating, and it sounds heartbreaking. Little did I know that all the thoughts in my heart could be perceived by Yi Qingyun. He said, "I can't believe it. You come from a pretty good background, but it's just a bit bumpy. Anyway, since you can see my mixed body, it can be considered that we are destined. Today, I will save you from death." As soon as the white light appeared, Zhao Shu's knife disappeared. He said, "Who is pretending to be a god or a ghost? Hiding is not a skill. If you have the ability, show up and fight. If you want your true self to appear, you little ant is also worthy." After finishing speaking, I saw that Zhao Shu had been wiped out. Left a token behind. Xiangshu Changle Palace. I didn't expect him to be from Changle Palace, but in my memory, Changle Palace is full of beautiful men wearing white clothes. How could there be such a big and rough person? It's really puzzling. Alright, kid, I've already unlocked the secret for you. Why haven't you spoken yet? Thank you to me quickly. I am completely confused, and I feel like I'm dreaming. Otherwise, Yi Qingyun would have called me, and I'm afraid I would have been immersed in it. Thank you for your life-saving kindness, Your Excellency. I have no way to repay you. Wherever I find something useful for you, I will go through fire and water without hesitation. He said, all right, there's no need to say more polite words. I have lived for tens of thousands of years, and I don't know what kind of human and worldly wisdom is. You don't have to worry too much. I saved you easily. He said, however, I am curious why no one else can see my soul body. Only you can, but your body is indeed very weak. Once I help you clear the blocked meridians, you can practice martial arts. Say, I thank my master, disciple. He said, you're quite capable, but I have one condition. I only have this soul body left now. I want you to practice my supreme dharma, find out the truth for me that day, and seek revenge for me. He said, I can hide in this imperial seal, and I can hear what you say. I don't usually take action easily, only when your life is in danger. Do you understand? Say, thank you, master. I understand. Saying, don't be fooled by your refined demeanor. It's just that. Since you call me a master, I can't treat you unfairly. This is the imperial seal, which is usually used by the master to conceal his body shape. This is the storage ring and mustard time and space bag. The storage ring, as the name suggests, is used for storing items and cannot store living things. This mustard time and space bag is used for storing living things, which is invisible like a sachet and can be paired with the waist in daily life. I will also give you a set of blood cocoon demon clothes. This clothing is obtained by the master for 3,000 years of fighting with a demon, and the clothing itself has nothing to do. Question, I'll give you some self-defense tools. Alright, I'll give you these few first. If you have magical and spiritual tools, you can get them by chance. Say, thank you, master. Alright, kid, your essence has been unblocked by me. It's time to practice now, but your body is too weak. I'll refine a few cauldrons of elixirs for you. You can meditate cross-legged first to activate your body. Let this energy converge into the elixir field. Xiang pill, refined from red ginseng and purple Ganoderma earth mother spirit liquid, kid, take it and absorb all the medicine. Also, go find a big jar from the pharmacy owner. Your body is too weak to barely breathe in. Say, kid, go ahead now. Say, shopkeeper, do you have a large vat for medicinal baths in your pharmacy? This young man, to be honest with you, I do have a large vat for medicinal baths at home. However, I used it to marinate pickled vegetables. If you don't mind, I'll have someone pour out the pickled vegetables. Say, forget it, remember to brush me clean and put it in room A of Siping restaurant across from you. This is silver, you can keep it safe. Say, little brother, you can rest assured. Don't rush to screen the medicine, you too. First, brush the big vat used for this medicinal bath clean for this little brother and deliver it to room A of the opposite restaurant. Say, yes. Chapter 3 is about her. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Come to Siping restaurant. Waiter, room number 1 with the letter A is occupied. Oh dear guest, it's really unfortunate that you came. This was just booked by Miss Zhao from the Zhao family. Say, waiter, if this young master needs it, let him know. It's her, the person who saved me yesterday. Say, alright, please come inside, young master. Ouch, ouch. This damn thing is really heavy. Stop, 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 stop. I asked to bring it. He said, oh my, I'm sorry, young master. He's too young to recognize gold inlaid with jade. Why are you all so stunned? Why don't you help him carry it up? Nah. Shopkeeper, this is for you. He said, oh my, thank you, young master. If you need anything, just give me your orders. I will definitely do it for you. It's nothing, don't disturb me. Just leave the food and drinks at the door every day. Say, you can rest assured. But as the young master said, the pharmacy staff and the waiter lifted up the large tank used for the medicinal bath together. This is the tea fee for you. Master Xia, let us brothers put him away for you. Good disciple, they will fill you with water, remember, there's no need for hot water. Can you help me fetch a few buckets of water without the need for hot water? Go back. Damn it, you guys are walking. In no time say, young master, the water is full. Alright, you guys go down first. Remember to close the door for me. Without my consent, no one can disturb my rest. Say, yes, young master. He said, good disciple, you have found a treasure. This is an ancient heaven refining cauldron. Look, pouring water into it, the cauldron itself has medicinal extract. However, now this cauldron can only be used to make medicinal baths for you. Say, jump in first, sit cross-legged, and let your breath enter your body. Okay. Next, let me refine the medicinal herbs for you. The medicine will wash your tendons and cut your marrow, and forge your body again. Good disciple, you must persist. 2 hours later. Almost done. Look at this water, is it even cleaner than when you first jumped in, which proves that you have fully absorbed the medicine. After these 2 hours of medicinal bathing, you have now reached the 6th level of qi refining. That means you don't have to practice with those postnatal warriors anymore. The world where I am a teacher is called the upper realm, which is what you call the immortal realm. Of course, with these, there will be the demon realm and the demon realm. The cultivation techniques in each realm are different, and in your realm, you can also practice immortal techniques. However, few people can have this immortal fate, and you are different. You can see my soul body, which proves that you have a fate with me. In addition, these boundaries are generally non-interference with each other. However, I have a premonition that these few realms are already full of wind and rain. You should study hard or find your place in the upcoming turbulence. Say, my disciple, I will abide by the teachings of my master. Someone is here, dear disciple. It seems like they are still looking for you. Dong dong dong. A knocking sound at the door. He said, I just said it, just leave the food at the door. Say, Nan Gongzi. It's me. Zhao Wanqing. It turned out to be the princess, thank you for her life-saving kindness that day. Say, you don't have to thank me either. I just heard from the pharmacy owner that Zhao Shu wants to kill you. I saw her looking down at the jade bracelet tied around my waist. As there was no mention of wearing a jade bracelet, I tied the bracelet my mother gave me to my waist. Say, princess. Is there anything uncomfortable there? No. I just think your bracelet looks familiar because I also have one. After speaking, he took off the bracelet from his wrist. Zhao's Wanqing, Zhao's Yunny, he said, young Master Nan, where did you get your bracelet from? The bracelet was gifted by my mother before leaving. My mother's consort was once the most favored little princess of the Lu Qin dynasty. Auntie. That's my aunt. Auntie. Yes, my father is Zhao Yunxiao. Although my aunt was already married when I was born. But I often hear my father talk about my aunt, and I also really like my aunt. The 16-year-old girl in front of me, when it comes to my mother, her eyes are full of admiration and envy. So, you're my cousin. Cousin, I also have a cousin. You don't know that when I go out, I'm all just some playboy kids, they can't compare to my cousin at all. I want to tell father the news quickly. Cousin, are you going to come with me? Say, I won't be able to do it for now. I'll tidy up here and come find you later. He said, that's okay, but cousin can't break his promise. I also have a cousin. He said, I can't believe that the little princess, who is usually knowledgeable and polite, could be so crazy today. Saying, good disciple, although you have already refined qi 6 times, you lack practical experience. I have a Xuanxu palm here, and you just need to learn the first 3 layers. You can practice it when you reach the foundation building period. The power of this palm technique is directly proportional to your cultivation level, which means that the higher your cultivation, the greater its power. Say, also, I'll give you another book of ghost and shadow steps. Fighting can have unexpected effects. 1 hour later say, Master, I have completed my cultivation. I didn't expect you to complete your cultivation so quickly, kid. You had a peerless genius who only learned it after 3 hours of cultivation before. He said, isn't the unparalleled genius mentioned by Master himself? He said, cough, how can you make fun of your master? You kid. I am not very familiar with the testing place in this lower world. You can go and ask the waiter downstairs. Say, second. He said, Sir, what are your orders? What is the place for testing in the Lu Qin dynasty? The place of trial. I do know a place, just west of the imperial city. A place called the Mysterious Domain, which is specifically open to the nobility, is a place for them to experience and improve their cultivation. But at this moment, the entrance to the lost domain should have already been closed. Why don't you wait until tomorrow, my guest? It's just that I can prepare some food for you. Say, this is great. You were very thoughtful. Returning to the house, sir, this is our huajiao liquor, huajiao drunken chicken. Free for you, there are also tonghua soft beef intestine, cooked in sheep oil, sutuchan, roasted quail, bilongio, made from repeatedly pounded tenderloin, xingnu, honey-made loose seeds, Brahmin light high noodles, steamed noodles, guifei red crispy skin, and Han Gong chess, boiled and printed round noodles. Unexpectedly, the cuisine of the Lu Qin dynasty is so tempting. Those in power are truly unaware of the prosperity of the world. Say, Master, do you want to try the delicious food here? Say, you're joking with me, right? He said, cough, since Master has no blessings to endure, then I, as a disciple, will take care of you and avoid wasting such good food. Full of wine and food say, my guest, you're quite satisfied with the food. Tonight happens to be the Lantern Festival, where lanterns are displayed. It doesn't sound like a local accent to the young master. This is a unique festival of our Lu Qin dynasty. On this day, we put lanterns on the river to pray for peace, joy, and good health in the coming year. Saying, is my cousin, the shopkeeper, still here? He said, cousin, I knew you were still there. By the way, why didn't you go to the palace to find me? I waited for you for a long time, but when I saw you didn't come to find me, I came to find you. It happened to be Lantern Festival today, and I invited my cousin to come with me. Okay. Just now, the shop assistant also said to let me take a look at this unique Lantern Festival. Along the way, flowers bloomed like flowers, and a small river ran through the city, with the two rivers facing each other. Walking across the small bridge, I saw many people setting up lanterns here. Cousin, this mask. So cute, it's from the little rabbit, I really like it. And there's a mask of a big fox. Say, how much does the boss cost? My guest, the total is 5-1. Chapter 4. Narrow Enemies Road. You are listening at novelfull.audio. He said, who do I think I am? It turned out to be the victim of this morning's illness. Why, your legs are doing well. Chu Jiang, don't go too far. This is my cousin. He said, Sin, it's my cousin. It's my little brother who didn't know everything and ran into you. He said, oh my God, do you think this is your country of Yen? Besides, the two countries are now at odds, and who knows if he came to inquire about intelligence. If I hand him over to the government, what will happen to him? He said, so, my sister law, since you have already made an engagement with my elder brother, don't get so close to my cousin anymore. Say, today, let me teach him what the rules of the Lu Qin dynasty are. Say, oh, really, it seems like I can't leave today no matter what. He said, if you want to leave, it's okay. I think you're also a man, so how about following my Luchan dynasty's reverence for martial arts? He said, well, since your excellency said that, then it's as you wish. It's just that your fists and feet have no eyes, and you still need to seek your own blessings. Saying, what a arrogant kid, aren't you half dead and half sick this morning? Take action. Say, look at me, I'm amazing. Suddenly, the sky and earth became dim, with flying sand and debris, and a powerful air mass enveloped the two of them. The continuous sound of fist impacts spread wildly, and the earth shattered as the two continued to fight. The cracks in the sky became more and more, as if they were about to collapse. Everyone knows I don't know which young master this is, but he offended the living king of hell. I really don't know if I can still come back with my life. Shoo, keep your voice down and be careful not to cause trouble for you later. Nangong Jin used the ghost shadow mist step and successfully dodged Chu Jiang's attack. He said, I'm so angry. Are you a monkey? You only know how to jump up and down, dare you take a punch from me? Look at me, I'm so awesome. Say, I will make sure you have no place to bury yourself this time. No, he rushed towards Nangong Jin. I saw that Nangong Jin exerted all his strength, and in an instant, thick smoke surged. When the thick smoke dissipated, I saw Chu Jiang lying on the ground beside me. He said, cousin, are you okay? This is the Huiyuan pill, take it quickly, meditate and regulate your breath. Say, cousin, it's all my fault for causing you to come out and get hurt. It's okay, it's all minor injuries. I also want to thank my cousin for her pill. Under the moonlight Zhao Wanqing had a pair of sparkling eyes, clear and bright, shining like stars. She didn't know what she was thinking. She smiled excitedly at herself, her eyes curved like crescent moon, as if the spiritual charm was also overflowing. I didn't expect my cousin to be a bit careless on weekdays, but today what am I daydreaming about? He is my own cousin. Cousin, why are you looking at him like that? I saw that she was a bit shy, quickly turned around, her back to me, and her small hands kept wriggling. At this moment, Chu Jiang also woke up. Nangong Jin, right. I, Chu Jiang, swear to never die or rest with you. Let's go. Everyone dispersed, and the riverside regained its previous liveliness. It seems like nothing has happened. But only Chu Jiang and Nangong Jin knew that their enmity was already deep. He said, people in the world are treacherous. If you want to be alone, you must be strong enough. Say, bang bang bang, say, cousin, look, there are still fireworks. If you don't look, they will disappear immediately. Yes, fireworks are easy to cool, people are easy to cool. Say, cousin, what are you saying? I'm asking if you understand. Come and take a look, it's almost over. Say, here we go. The two of them stood at the bridgehead, which couldn't help but make people daydream endlessly. Acacia should look north, at the end of the stone bridge in the evening. I don't know how my mother is doing now. And linger. I don't know if they can also see such a round moon. Say, cousin, are you going back to the restaurant tonight? He said, I'm used to living alone and not used to too many rules in the mansion. I'll take you back to the palace later. The two of them chatted and laughed, walking along the way. The shops on the street have also turned off their lights and households. The shout of the night watchman came faintly from a distance. Say, all right, you go back quickly. Say, by the way. Cousin, this is the token of my Zhao mansion. Maybe you can use it in the future. After speaking, he ran down the steps, broke open my hand, and placed it in the palm of my hand. Say, go back quickly, uncle is in a hurry to wait. Watching Zhao Wanqing return to her mansion Nangong Jin, then walk with peace of mind to Siping restaurant. Passing by an alley. Say, foolish kid, you're not peaceful tonight. Follow a few flies behind, but don't worry too much. Most of these people have the 3rd level of qi refining, and only the leader has the 5th level of qi refining. Say, I don't know where these people came from. Walk deep into the alley. Nangong Jin, stop. Say, since you're here, please show up quickly. He said, good kid, you already know where we are, why are you so reluctant to take action? He said, that's not just for everyone to find a hidden place, so that I can easily solve it. Say, stop talking nonsense, look at the moves. I saw these few people rushing towards Nangong Jin. Nangong Jin, with just a light leap, dodged the attack. Say, it's still tough. Using people's money to alleviate disasters, even if we die today, we will definitely kill you. Say, okay, I'll see what you guys have. Brother, set up the formation, 6 harmony formation, get up. I saw them coming from 6 different directions. Fortunately, I have the blood cocoon demon clothes given by my master. Their strong defense prevents them from harming them at all. Come on, it's my turn. Xuanshu Palm. Lingfeng Luoyu. I saw the wind like a knife, pounding their bodies. Break it for me. The 6 of them were instantly ejected. There's only one person left who can refine Qi 5 times and still breathe. I'll just ask one question. If you don't want to die, give me an honest answer. After speaking, he stepped on the wound on his leg with his foot. Who is going to kill me? Say, I'll say it. Cough, cough, cough. It's Yen, Yen. Dead. Saying, it seems that these people have all been cursed with life and death. He said, I thought today's 2nd patriarch was going to send someone to rob and kill me, but now it seems that things are not as simple as I thought. What he said about Yen before his death is probably true. Say, silly kid, I think you already have an answer in your heart. Yes, in Yen country, besides him, who else can there be? Go back to Siping restaurant. The next morning. Dong dong dong, sir, would you like to include the breakfast we have arranged for you? Say, just put it on the table. After dinner. I am ready to set off for the lost territory to the west of the imperial city. No unauthorized persons allowed inside. The soldier guarding the door. My eyes are wide-eyed. The token that Qing'er gave me for the royal mansion accidentally shook it. At this moment, a soldier with a slightly pointed face walked over. He said, young master, please come inside. In this mysterious realm, various monsters are rampant, so be careful. You are still sensible. Oh, I bought you wine. He said, why did you let him in? I haven't seen the young master of any family before in the imperial city. He said, you idiot, didn't you see that the token hanging around his waist is from the Zhao prince's mansion? Say, a carriage is parked on the roadside. He said, originally, they were 2 young masters of the Chu family. They also came here to experience now. Say, don't ask what shouldn't be asked, be careful, curiosity will kill the cat. He said, let me ask you, did a young man just enter and tie a bracelet around his waist? He said, I didn't see the bracelet, I only saw a token from the Zhao prince's mansion tied around my waist. Anyway, whether it's him or not, we must all enter this mysterious realm today. If it's not him, it's best. If it's him, then let him disappear. Chu Hai said. Everyone enters the realm of confusion. Chapter 5. Pay attention behind you. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Surrounding the mysterious domain, he said, here are all some small monsters. You can explore inside first, young man. Maybe there will be something good waiting for you. On the side of the 2 young masters of the Chu family say, big brother, thanks to him this time, we can hunt so many demon crystals all at once. Saying, here are all some low-level demon crystals, so they are of no use to me. I saw Chu Hai teleporting to a tree. His appearance is very beautiful, at first glance it seems soft and elegant. Say, big brother, wait for me for a while, wait for me for a while. Say, if your message is accurate, the person who injured you yesterday should be even deeper in this realm of confusion. He said, the monsters here can't help but fight. How could there be a cave ahead? Nangong Jin was about to step in, but unexpectedly, Yi Qingyun shouted sternly, "Here, kid, leave quickly." He said, "This place has been sealed by someone. If you have just entered, with your current cultivation level, you will definitely be trapped by it. It can be as light as your cultivation level has dissipated, acting like a fool. In severe cases, you will die." He said, "I believe this formation is one of the top 10 hereditary formations in ancient times, the Nine Suns Xianin formation. Unexpectedly, how could it appear here for no reason? There must be something suspicious about this matter. You must step back and let me defeat him." He said, "I didn't expect Master to understand formations. Stupid kid, there's so much you don't know. If there's a chance in the future, I'll definitely teach you all, but that's all. Let's not talk about this for now. Break it." At the same time, the spiritual revival of the Lu Qin dynasty. I saw this formation as if it was laid by Yi Qingyun. After the formation was broken, I only felt that the spiritual energy of the lost domain had become more abundant, and many demon beasts had automatically advanced. Say, the formation has been broken, you can go and explore before entering the cave. Nangong Jin lights up the lights in the cave. The stalactite keeps dripping water. 1 drop, 2 drops at the end, I found a stone platform with an egg from an ancient holy dragon on it. The egg moved twice and is about to come out. It extended its head, opened its eyes, and the first thing it saw was Nangong Jin. He has been surrounding Nangong Jin all along, he said. I heard they treat the person they see at first sight when they are born as a mother. Good kid, judging from this situation, he treats you like a mother. Cannot be used, he said. You kid got a bargain and still behaved well. Do you know what he is? This is the cub of the ancient divine beast, the purple gold divine dragon. Say, when you grow up in the future, you must be a destructive existence. You can give the demon crystal to it for it to absorb on weekdays, and it can be of great use in critical moments. Then you sign a life and death blood contract with him now, in case of betrayal in the future. You can take a drop of blood essence from your eyebrows and drop it on the forehead of the purple golden dragon. The blood contract has been completed. Nangong Jin is holding this little guy. From today on, I will be your master. Don't betray me in the future. Let me give you a name. Purple gold is red, so I'll call you Little Red. A familiar voice came from not far away. Xiaoqi, come and quickly put in the mustard bag. He said, Big brother, we've hunted so many monsters all the way, why haven't we seen any trace of that kid yet? Say, what is this? Whose eggshell is so big? Nangong Jin is about to quietly leave. He said, Your Excellency, do you want to leave? Then you also need to ask if the sword in my hand agrees first. After speaking, he directly ordered the birth-kill formation to surround this place. This kid, I think he's tired of living. Unexpectedly daring to oppose the Chu family in this Lu Qin dynasty. I really don't know how thick the sky and earth are. Wind God Sword Technique. For a moment, the earth shook and countless pieces of gravel were carried in. I saw Chu Hai wielding his sword towards Nangong Jin. Looking at Nangong Jin's side again. Clothes are about to tear apart. But he still hasn't given up. Xuanshu hand. Pick it up. What? This person actually caught Chu Hai's Wind God Sword Technique with bare hands. This is the Chu family's technique of not wearing clothes. Without talent, one cannot learn. Give it back to you. I saw the stone just now flying towards the Chu Sea again, and the Chu River couldn't escape. I was hit, he said. Sure enough, it's still too forced. Nangong Jin spat out a mouthful of fresh blood. He said, As you know, I can only achieve the 8th level of Qi refining cultivation. With your limited 6th level of qi refining, what can you do to block me? I saw Nangong Jin sitting cross-legged, drawing qi into her body. What, you rely on my skills to forcefully break through? Say, ha ha ha, after all, it's just about refining qi. Look at my beast-slaying pill. I saw Chu Hai swallowing a pill. Instantly increase your strength to Jidan. Say, after all, ants are still ants. How can fireflies compete with the bright moon? Wind God sword technique. Say, to air, it seems like you're in trouble. Say, master, help me, help me. Say, good disciple, let me borrow your body. Say, vertical, give it back to you. Chu Hai was instantly wiped out. There is only one flying sword and storage ring left. Say, stinky kid, your body is still too weak to withstand all my strength. First, adjust your breath and meditate. The heavenly and earthly treasures inside are enough for you to reach the 9th level of qi refining. Nangong Jin collected both of their storage rings. Stupid kid, both of the sons of Chu Mansion have died in your hands now. Your next days will not be easy. Say, don't involve me as a teacher. I'll hide in the Imperial Seal and avoid the limelight first. Troops for the enemy, earth for floods, just come. The wicked animals haven't come out yet. What else should we hide from? Nangong Jin turned around with a flying sword and stabbed at the nearby stone. I saw a giant python in the void undergoing metamorphosis. Saying, foolish kid, this is a great opportunity. Take advantage of his illness and take his life. The inner alchemy of this python can provide evolution for the little purple golden dragon in your mustard bag. Say, just take a look, master. Nangong Jin said, shoot a person first, shoot a horse, capture a thief first, capture a king, and find 7 inches to fight a snake. After a brief operation, the python still had nothing to do. Not good. This python is about to complete its metamorphosis. Silly boy, pay attention behind you. I saw the giant python opening its mouth and attacking Nangong Jin. At the same time, the tail also swept towards this side, and the stones on one side were hit. Although this python has a large physique, why is its speed still so fast? In the current situation, Nangong Jin only has the chance to escape. Completely unable to parry. Say, master, master, save your disciple. Your disciple is about to become a delicacy of this great snake. He said, you silly kid, you should suffer a bit, so that you will know in your future training that without your true self, you may no longer exist. Say, let's see as the teacher slays him. Evil beast. I saw Nangong Jin, possessed by Yi Qingyun, soaring into the air, wielding a sword with one hand. Only one sword. When the sword rises, dust and mist surround it. When the sword falls, the snake's head separates. Nangong Jin took out the inner pill, but to her surprise, Xiaoqi swallowed it in one gulp. In no time, the golden light emanated from the little naked body. Xiaoqi inherited some of the skills of the big snake, with extremely fast speed and surprisingly powerful attack power. He said, I have taken 2 consecutive shots today and my soul has been damaged. Next, I will enter a dormant state. Please take it easy, young man. This is the Qingmang sword technique I just used, along with the ancient elixir and my weapon refining experience. You must study it well, young man. Today, you can use the excuse to say that the young master of the Chu family was killed by this big snake. Say, believe it or not, there are others. Say it that way. Say, kid, Jean follows my teacher's orders. Chapter 6. Obtaining treasures in joy. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Nangong Jin emerged from the lost domain. Go back to Siping restaurant. Say, waiter, I'll go back to my room and rest. Remember not to disturb me if there's nothing urgent. Say, sir, I will obey your orders. Nangong Jin returned to the room, closed the door, and began practicing. Meditation, adjust your breath. Open the Qingmong swordsmanship. Just once, these magical moves seem to be engraved in my mind. Close your eyes and you will appear in front. Now that I have learned the Qingmong swordsmanship, I still lack a pill furnace. Nangong Jin pushes the door open and goes out. Say, shopkeeper. Do you know where the auction house is? Say, an auction house. Say, waiter, take this guest with you. Lioli Pavilion. My guest, come with me. Say, my guest, you may not be aware that this Lioli Pavilion is an underground auction house. We start from the restaurant, go out and walk all the way to the left, then turn right into a alley and walk to the end. Press the button on the wall and the entrance will appear. He said, this is one of the three major forces in the imperial city, the auction house of the Wu family. I have long heard that there are three major powers in the Lu Qin dynasty. The Zhao family is king, among the Wu family, the Chu family is the last. Welcome everyone to Lioli Pavilion. As long as it's what you want, our auction house has everything. Second brother, could you help me find the person in charge of this auction house and tell me that I have an ancient elixir that needs to be auctioned off? Wu Steward is the young master who said there is an ancient elixir to be auctioned off. What? This is actually the ancient purple heart-breaking pill. This is a 9th grade holy pill that can break through the shackles of the golden elixir period and enter the primordial infant period in one fell swoop. It seems that this son must be a dragon and phoenix talent trained by a certain big family. It seems that we can only befriend him now, not hate him. Say, how about this prescription? Is there no mistake in it? Saying, where is what the young master said? I naturally believe that this elixir is true. At least I am also a 5th level alchemist, and I still have the ability to distinguish between real and fake alchemy formulas, Wu, the steward, thought to himself. He said, this young master has given us such a valuable item for auction, and we look up to it. Naturally, we will not lose our courtesy. This is the glass order of our glass pavilion. In the future, the young master will enjoy a 20% discount no matter where he goes to auction things in our pavilion. Moreover, our pavilion will not charge any interest on what the young master auctions in our pavilion. He said, since that's the case, it's better to be respectful than obedient. We need more care in the future. Say, young master, you're welcome. What are you saying? Come to our place and make our pavilion shine brightly. Say, all right, we'll skip the polite words. Take me to the private room. Say, young master, please come with me. This is a super VIP seat. From here, you can overlook the entire auction house. There are only 2 seats in total, one across from you, which is our Wu family young master. Our Wu steward has already gone to serve. I saw the young master of the Wu family across from me, raising his wine glass and nodding to Nangong Jin, then drinking the wine in one gulp. Nangong Jin asked the attendant beside him. Saying, which side of the auction will have characters appear today? Say, young master Hui, the floor below you is the location of the Zhao prince's mansion and the Chu family. Today, the eldest young master of the prince's mansion has arrived, but I haven't seen the 2 young masters of the Chu family today. They have never been absent before, and half of the good things sold by the Lioli Pavilion are in their hands. The next level is the small forces of the imperial city, who either rely on the Chu family, the Zhao family, and then our Wu family. Say, the last layer comes from all walks of life, they either watch the excitement or want to pick up leaks. He said, I just said, how could no one from the Chu family come, but why is the old man from the Chu family here today? I saw a mess downstairs. You can probably hear a few words. This is the young master of that family, who dares to climb to the top of the super VIP table with the young master of the Wu family. You should know that the Chu family and the Zhao family are just VIP seats. Unknown rat, get out of here. Get out of here. Everyone shout together. Say, everyone, be quiet. Listen to me, Wu. This Nangong brother is a noble member of our Wu family. Rationally accept this, and I, Wu, am willing to sit on equal footing with the Nangong brothers. Do you still have any objections? I am not convinced. Say, all right, someone. Blow this person out. You are not allowed to step into my Liuli pavilion for eternity. Hello everyone, I am today's recommended treasure, Guan Feifei. Saying, just a little incident happened, and now our auction will officially begin. First item, please, he said, Kunwa sword. This sword was built by the most famous alchemist in the world, Mu Yi. The starting price is 5,000 taels, and each additional price is not less than 1,000 taels. I'll pay 6,000 taels, say, 7,000 taels. Say, 9,000 taels. Say, 10,000 taels. He said, the old man of the Chu family has bid 10,000 taels. Is there anyone else who wants to bid? 12,000 taels, 12,000 taels, 2 or 3,000 taels. Congratulations to the Chu family leader for winning the Kunwa sword. Next, let's invite our second item. He said, Nanming Lihua. It is said to be a treasure stolen from the upper realm. This is the exclusive treasure of alchemists. The starting price is 10,000 taels, and each increase must not be less than 10,000 taels. Saying, there's nothing special about it, isn't it just a little brighter than my candles at home? He said, this is the exclusive treasure of alchemists. It's useless for us to have him. Say, 20,000 taels. He said, what, this young master gave out 20,000 taels. Is there anyone else bidding for it? Once, twice. 20,000, say, 30,000 taels. What's the Zhao family young master offering 30,000 taels? He said, I can't stand him standing out. Say, 50,000 taels. He said, just now that young master gave me 50,000 taels, is there anyone else who wants to bid a price? 52 taels once, 52 taels twice, 52 or 3 taels. Congratulations to this young master for taking the Nanming Lihua. After rounds of bidding. Say, alright, please come out with our final auction. The ancient elixir, the purple heart obstacle breaking pill, is known to be extremely precious even in the upper realm. He can help cultivators in the golden elixir period break through bottlenecks. Step into yuanying in one fell swoop. Say, the starting price is 100,000 taels. Each additional price must not be less than 50,000 taels. Say, 15,000 taels. Say, 200,000 taels. Saying, 500,000 taels. What's the Chu family leader offering 500,000 taels? Is it because the Chu family leader has already reached the golden elixir stage of cultivation, or is this Chu family leader having another purpose? Say, 700,000 taels. What, the young master of the Zhao family is actually bidding for 700,000 taels. Is there anyone else who wants to bid? Say, what? The yellow-mouthed child of the Zhao family. Say, 1 million. The Chu family leader is bidding 1 million, is there anyone else who is bidding? 1 million times, 1 million twice, 1 million 3 times. Congratulations to the Chu family leader, the final auction of this pavilion. Say, alright. Everyone, today's auction ends here. Say, please go to the back end to settle the payment for the VIP who just captured the treasure. Say, congratulations, Nangong Gongzi. You have taken a photo of what you like. He said, I heard of the young master of the Wu family before coming. He is elegant and has an extraordinary appearance. When I saw him today, he truly deserves his reputation. He said, Brother Nangong, you're laughing. My Wu family intends to get along with the young master. Please show your respect, Brother Nangong. He said, where did Brother Wu say? I will rely on Brother Wu again in this imperial city in the future. If you come and drink, we will be called brothers. Say, okay. Brother Nangong is so refreshing. I, Wu Han, have always loved being the most cheerful person in my life. Say, young master, this is the proceeds from your auction of Nanming Lihua. There is also 1,000,000 taels left, and we have put them in the storage ring for you. Say, Brother Nangong, don't be surprised. I ordered them to send you this Nanming Lihua. Say, thank you very much, Brother Wu. I see that Brother Wu's expression seems to have an old illness. This is the soul-clearing pill, refined by my master. After taking it, you can recover in an instant. He said, thank you, Brother Nangong. It's better to obey than to be respectful. Chapter 7. A Feast of Festivals. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Say, my guest, you've come out. You've really driven me crazy. So this little second brother has been waiting outside this door. Nangong Jin and this little second brother returned to Siping restaurant together. Say, sir, it's already late at night. Please rest early. Thank you, little brother, for leading the way. This is for you, he said after speaking. Nangong Jin threw a little silver to the waiter. He said, my guest, if you can't do it, you can't do it. This is even more than a small year's salary. Say, it's okay, I'll reward you and keep it. Say, okay, thank you, young master. Nangong Jin thought to herself and said, I happen to be this little second brother. He's also a nice person and very clever in doing things. It reminds me of Linger. I saw Nangong Jin pushing open the window and looking northwest. He said, tonight, the moon shines brightly and everyone looks out. I don't know how Mother Consort and Linger are doing. Nangong Jin couldn't help but sigh. Anyway. The top priority now is to quickly become stronger. Only then can one have the ability to protect the person they want to protect. Come on. Nanming Lihua. Meditation and breath adjustment, running the week. Keep the fire under control. Suck. Say, ah. I saw this flame directly enter Nangong Jin's body. Say, damn it. If this continues, I will be devoured by this flame. Say, no matter what, protect your heart pulse first. I saw Nangong Jin with bloodshot eyes. Say, this won't work. I must subdue this flame. Say, go. I saw Nangong Jin, dripping the purest drop of blood from her eyebrows onto it. Somehow. This flame instantly became gentle. In no time, Nangong Jin has absorbed all of this fire. This fire suddenly turned into the palm fire of Nangong Jin. Not only can it be used for alchemy, but it can also be used for attacks. Very good, very good. Who said this is the exclusive flame of alchemists? The next day. Nangong Jin pushes the door open and goes out. I have decided to go to the Liuli Pavilion to find a cauldron for alchemy. He said, I believe Brother Nangong has already subdued Lihua. I don't know why you came here today. He said, Brother Wu, you're welcome. I came today to find a cauldron for alchemy. I wonder if Brother Wu has this treasure in the glass pavilion. Say, someone, go and fetch the Qiankuan ding that Brother Nangong has recently obtained. He said, Brother Nangong is not aware of this. It was obtained by my father from a person in the upper realm a while ago. However, when he saw this person, he had already run out of breath and should have been pursued by an enemy. He fled to this place. His spiritual power was exhausted and he died. When my father buried this person, this cauldron appeared without realizing it. Perhaps it was a tribute to my father for collecting his body. He said, so my father brought this cauldron back and placed it in this glazed pavilion. Because he didn't know the name of this cauldron, he took the two characters Qiankuan. Say, the Gongzi Ding is here. Say, Brother Nangong, how is this cauldron? Say, accept. He said, I see that this cauldron is destined for Brother Nangong. I will give it to Brother Nangong. Say, Brother Wu, please do not disappoint me. I can guarantee the eternal prosperity of your family in the future. Say, Brother Nangong, speak quickly. Wu loves him. Nangong Jin returns to Siping restaurant. Take out the Qinkuan Ding from the storage ring. I saw Nangong dripping his essence and blood into the cauldron. I saw a string of text appearing in the air. This cauldron belongs to the upper domain reincarnation heavenly sovereign. Can refine all things. Only those who are destined cannot obtain it. He said, I can't believe this cauldron is really a treasure. But what kind of reincarnation heavenly lord? I've never heard of it. Say, forget it. Start alchemy. He said, what's the situation? There's still residual fire in this furnace. Look at this flame, it's probably several times stronger than me, Nanmingli fire. He said, if I had known earlier, I would have effortlessly auctioned off the Nanminglihua. No, but on the other hand, if I hadn't auctioned off the Nanminglihua, I'm afraid I wouldn't have obtained this treasure cauldron. He said, let's first see how many elixirs can be refined from the spiritual herbs in the storage rings of the Chu brothers. Xianyuan Dan Huayu Dan Hong Phosphorus Dan Lingput Dan Luo E Dan Pei Yuan Dan Hun Tian Shigu Dan Yang Hun Dan. He said, this cauldron can not only refine alchemy on its own, but can also refine so many types at the same time. It truly deserves to be a treasure cauldron in the upper domain. It seems that in the future, we need to be cautious and not reveal our wealth. To avoid being missed by others. Say, so many pills are enough for me to build a foundation. Say, forget it. Eat it all at once. To become stronger. Say, ah. Not good. Say, no, I can't die. I want to become stronger. Give me a suck. He said, originally, the imperial seal could also help me quickly absorb these medicinal powers. Now, surprisingly, I have reached the middle stage of foundation construction. Say, I feel like my whole body is full of power. Say, cousin. The shopkeeper. Is my cousin still there? Say, Princess Hui, the Nangong Gongzi you are looking for is still here. Say, I'm here. Say, cousin, today is my father's birthday. I would like to invite you to come with me. He said, that's great. I haven't paid a visit to my uncle in the past few days since I arrived at the Lu Qin dynasty. Today happens to have this reason. I'll go with you. The two of them rode in the same carriage and soon arrived at the Zhao prince's mansion. Stop. Who are you coming from? Saying, blind your dog eyes. Can't you see our group leader? This is my cousin. He said, damn it, I don't know if this young master is the princess's cousin. Say, alright. Today is my father's birthday. I won't argue with you. Go to the backyard and receive the punishment yourself. Say, congratulations to Prince Zhao. Wishing him blessings like the East China Sea and a longer life than the South Mountain. Say, congratulations everyone. Thank you very much for coming to my birthday gift. He said, wishing you the longevity of the moon, the rise of the sun, the longevity of the southern mountains, and the prosperity of the pine and cypress trees. May you inherit them all. I offer you a toast to Prince Zhao. I hope you will continue to support me in the future. He said, ha, brother one, where are you talking? We need to work together. Say, Nangong Jin, come and congratulate King Zhao on his birthday. Saying, it's him. The eldest young master of the Zhao family recognized him at a glance. He was the person who had been on equal footing with the young master of the Wu family in the Liuli pavilion before. Saying, you said congratulations. You can't come empty-handed. Everyone said. Say, I came empty-handed today. At the moment when King Zhao saw Nangong Jin. My complexion is dull. Say, your mother is so good. Actually, it happened back then. He said, Uncle, there's no need to say more. My mother's consort didn't tell me anything. But to this day, as soon as I arrived, Uncle mentioned this matter. Maybe there was another secret story back then. Say, forget it, Uncle won't say it. I already know it in my heart. Say, you look very much like her, not only in appearance, but also in character. Say, alright, I've finished wishing you longevity. I'm leaving, kid. I saw Nangong Jin turn around and leave. He said, Kid, this is my Zhao Prince's mansion. How dare you leave as soon as you say, or come as soon as you say. Say, go up to me, dare to insult my father. Break his leg for me. I saw Nangong Jin burst out with a force, and these people were all broken. He said, What, this son has already reached the middle stage of foundation building. Isn't this a height that only people from the upper domain can cultivate? Saying, What kind of divine is this son? He said, I'm afraid this son is already invincible in the lower domain. Say, I'm leaving. Who can stop me? Say, cousin. You. Say, you're still young, you don't know what happened. The story your father told you is very beautiful. He said, let him go, no one can stop him. After all, it's that person's son. Say, let's go, everyone. We didn't receive you well today, and you're still looking forward to receiving a letter from the sea. Say, what did King Zhao say? Chapter 8. Launching Rebellion. You are listening at novelfull.audio. I saw Nangong Jin strode out of the Zhao Prince's mansion. He said, Stop. My father asked you to leave, but I don't have one. What kind of son is that? It's all nonsense, I want you to look good today. Say, ha ha ha. Is that right? I saw Nangong Jin sneer and say. He said, you want me to look good? I'll see it today. I saw Nangong Jin's words still lingering. Then he teleported to the young master of the Zhao family and pinched his neck with his hand. Raise high. Say, what are you still waiting for? Give it to me. Say, I see who dares. Take one more step forward, I'll kill this person. He said, Nangong Jin, dare you? I am the crown prince of Zhao's mansion. Behind me is the Lu Chen dynasty. I saw Nangong Jin punching and flying this person. Then he leaped for life, stepping on him like a white crane collapsing into a lucky cloud. Say, how dare you break my meridians? Say, I am at odds with you in this life. Say, there's so much nonsense. You hit me first before we talk. I'll save your dog's life for your sister's sake. If I see you again, I'll kill you. Say it. Nangong Jin disappeared into the crowd. Say, my guest, you're back. Say, as usual, food is left at the door. Say, okay, my guest. I still need to improve myself quickly, in case I encounter people from the upper domain who I cannot deal with in the future. Say, Qiankuan Ding, now. I saw the Dan fire blazing brightly. In no time, the required pill will be refined and completed. Say, suck me. I saw Nangong Jin, with spiritual energy emanating from all over her body. He said, not good. My cultivation level is still too low now, and I'm afraid the excess power of this pill will dissipate. The imperial seal on my body at this moment. Once again, lock in these medicinal powers. Say, come back to me. Say, break. A shockwave shook all the surrounding objects. Say, sir, are you okay? I only heard the little second brother shouting outside the door. Say, I'm fine. Say, okay. This next move will break through the mid to late stage of foundation construction. It seems that the medicine has dissipated too much, otherwise we can definitely break through the later stage of foundation building. The next morning. Say, it's not good, it's not good. He said, the Chu family leader has launched a rebellion. The Zhao prince's mansion has been completely washed away. Say, what? Cousin. I saw Nangong Jin pushing open the window. Take a leap and soar across the entire imperial city. Unfortunately, everything is already too late. When Nangong Jin arrives at the Zhao prince's mansion, the courtyard is filled with corpses. Think about it, it's really pitiful and ridiculous. Yesterday was still full of joy and high friends. There is an endless stream of sycophants and flatterers. Who would have thought that only a few hours had passed? That's where the field is. After searching around, Nangong Jin saw the body of King Zhao and also the body of the Zhao family young master who was abandoned by herself yesterday. I only didn't see Zhao Wanqing's body. There's one more thing that's particularly strange. It means that the Zhao prince's mansion can clearly have an escort team. But now it seems that they are all corpses of elderly, weak, women, and children. Is it difficult? This is a long-planned extermination. At this moment, the Chu family. He said, congratulations, the Chu family leader has cleaned up the Zhao Wang mansion. The current emperor is also a puppet of yours. Say, ha ha ha. Everyone. I, Chu Xiong, act as I please. Thinking of the year, if it weren't for me saving the old emperor's life. Where would there be such a Lu Qin dynasty? He said, yes, this imperial throne should be taken over by the Chu family leader. Say, report to the master. Zhao Wanqing has already arrived. He said, pooh. Shameless thief. It's in vain for my father to treat you like this. You, the thief, have blood-washed my entire Zhao family. Poor me for being bound today. If I don't die today, I will take your dog's life to comfort my entire Zhao family. Say, you all step down. Say, yes. Say, my dear niece. Why be so angry? Actually, you should be blamed for being good. It's your fault for saving that man on the street at that time. Actually, that man is not the third prince of Yen. She is a little bastard born from your fickle aunt and a person from the upper domain. He said, of course, your father and I are the only ones who knew about this throughout the Lu Qin dynasty. I don't think he told you, did he? They all praise how good your aunt is. Say, do you know? Your aunt was originally going to marry me. Who knew he would rather have a one-night celebration with someone from the upper realm than give up to me? He said, your father and I have no choice but to block this matter. Coincidentally, the kingdom of Yen has come to propose marriage. Your father and I have recommended your aunt to the old emperor as the one to marry. Saying, who knew your aunt would gladly accept it? At that time, she was actually 3 months pregnant. Plus, your aunt already had a graceful figure. No one doubted her. Say, no. I won't listen. He said, both of my sons died because of you. Although I know who the culprit is, I am powerless. Today I will make your life worse than death. He said, you have been my daughter-in-law from the Chu family for a long time. Since my son is no longer here, let me come in person. Say, ah. Don't. You beast. A pervert. At the same time. Zhao Wang's mansion. He said, Brother Nangong, I knew you would come. I know where Zhao Wanqing is. He was caught by the Chu family. He should still be in the Chu mansion at the moment. Say, Brother Wu, thank you very much. I saw Nangong Jin disappear from sight in a blink of an eye. Say, I hope everything comes soon. Say, ah. No. Say, stop struggling. The more you struggle, the more excited I become. I saw Zhao Wanqing's clothes torn off one by one. My hair is also messy. Eyes covered in bloodshot. Say, report to the master. The big deal is not going well. A man came from the gate to kill a general. He said, well done. I was worried that there was no place to find him. He happened to be here by himself. He's really nowhere to be found, and it doesn't take any effort to get here. Say, where is Chu Xiong? This sound is full of murderous intent. Even Chu Xiong was stunned for a moment. Say, great. Today I'll take your dog's life. I saw Nangong Jin about to stab Chu Xiong with his sword. Suddenly, 4 people in black came out. He said, I can't believe it. These 4 are the people from the upper realm that I have found with a lot of money. Today's revenge for killing my son. I will avenge it together. Say, ha ha ha. Do you think these stinky fish and rotten shrimp can keep you safe? Say, stop talking big. Heaven walks, you don't. Hell has no door, you break in. I saw Nangong Jin using Ghost Shadow and Misty Shadow with Green Mang swordsmanship. Say, ah. Ah. You. Say, this sentence. I'll give it back to you in its original form. Say, now, it's your turn. Say, let's go together and kill this person. Say, what? This person is actually in the late stage of foundation construction. Say, ah. Big brother. My hands. Say, don't worry, there's still you. Say, today. Don't even think of running away. I saw that Nangong Jin's eyes had turned blood red. Not a breath. There's only one left among these 4 people. Say, I still want to escape. Nangong Jin throws a sword. I only heard a loud bang as if something had hit the ground. Say, cousin. Chapter 9. Rescuing Villagers. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Say, cousin. After hearing this sound, Nangong Jin stopped. He said, it was all my father and Chu Xiong who were the big villains who blamed everything back then. Say, you don't have to say it, I already know. Say, cousin. You. Can you take me with you? Although Nangong Jin had a bad impression of his father and brother, Zhao Wanqing did indeed help him in a critical moment. No matter what, Zhao Wanqing is also her own cousin. Now there's only one person left, okay. He said, now the culprit of this rebellion has been put to death. The Lu Qin dynasty is afraid that there will also be rain and mountains coming, and all forces will come to intervene. You are not very safe here now. How about going to Dian with me to see your aunt? Zhao Wanqing nodded slightly. He said, okay. Say, someone. Surround the Chu mansion for me. No one inside can be spared. I saw these people wearing golden armor, with feathers of golden pheasants inserted into their helmets. So this is the Feather Forest Guard of the Imperial Palace. He said, Your Majesty has an order to have the 3rd Prince of the State of Yan execute the entire Chu family. Pursue and bring to justice immediately. If you encounter resistance, put an end to it on the spot. He said, ha ha ha. He is really a good emperor. Say, come on, you scumbags. Today I will call you, you have no return. I saw Nangong Jin holding Zhao Wanqing's hand and saying, follow me closely. Say, shoot arrows, shoot arrows. Shoot. I saw that the guard had not finished speaking yet. He has already gone to another place. Say, no. Those who are afraid of death. Just come and do it. The crowd took a few steps back in fear. Suddenly, I saw someone outside the door. Hurry up and report. He said, Your Majesty has an order. Remember that Nangong Jin is my cousin. Let him go out of the city. All soldiers cannot be stopped. Say, let's go. Nangong Jin held a sword in one hand and Zhao Wanqing in the other. Bloody eyes. I'm already killing my eyes. The two of them walked out of Chu Mansion. There are many spectators outside the door. Nangong Jin gave a glance. It made everyone shudder. The two of them arrived at the Siping restaurant where Nangong Jin used to stay. Say, waiter, 2 fast horses. Say, okay, guest. Please take a seat. In no time. Say, sir, the 2 fast horses you want. Say, this is a bounty. 2 people drove away on horseback. Say, drive. Drive. Say, my guest, have a smooth journey. The 2 have left the imperial city. Hurry towards the great Yen kingdom. Nangong Jin thought to herself, I don't know how Empress Dowager is doing now, and linger. I hope they are doing well. He said, oh, I opened this mountain and planted this tree. If you want to live from now on, leave behind the road to buy wealth. Before, there was a team of people and horses ahead, which looked like mountain bandits who were raiding homes and houses nearby. I only heard a sound, help. It turned out that this group of mountain bandits had just robbed a nearby village. Say, cousin. Say, don't panic. I'll go back as soon as I go. Nangong Jin thought to herself, I can't believe that this mountain bandit is also a martial artist. No wonder he can survive in this Luken dynasty for a long time. So what? Today, I will erase him. I saw Nangong Jin leap into the air. Wave your right hand. Qingmong sword. The people and horses on the left have all dissipated in smoke. Say, not good. I saw the leading mountain bandit. Jumped off the horse. Dodged a blow. Say, come again. Ghost shadows and shadows. Xuanshu palm. This mountain bandit is holding on with both arms. Nangong Jin flew another sword. Say, break it for me. A huge sword pillar falls from the sky. Say, ah. 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 My golden-toed armor. Turns out this mountain bandit actually has such a treasure. Unfortunately, the treasure armor was shattered by the sword of Nangong Jin. Say, Xianxia, spare your life. Xianxia, spare your life. When you were a mountain bandit slaughtering innocent villagers, wouldn't you also let them go? Say, big brother, don't let them go. My parents were all killed by them. I also saw them kill many people in the village. Say, I want to beg for mercy now, it's too late. I saw Nangong Jin picking up this little girl. Cover the watery big eyes with your hands. Say, don't look. Nangong Jin's hands rise and fall. Executed the last person. Say, little sister. Do you know where all the villagers who were arrested have been locked up? Say, I know, big brother, I'll take you there. I saw Zhao Wanqing on the side as if she was jealous. Saying, I'm leaving. What's wrong? You should also eat the jealousy of children. At this moment, the little girl walked up to Zhao Wanqing and handed her a handkerchief, saying, Big sister, how beautiful. If only I could be as beautiful as you. This is the handkerchief my mother left for me before she was born. I'll give it to big sister. Nangong Jin said, since this little girl likes you so much, you can accept it. Also, don't be jealous of children. Say, little sister, how about riding a horse with this big sister? Say, okay, okay. I love this big sister the most. Say, okay, then let's set out and rescue the villagers. Let's go, said the little girl in a childish voice. In no time. Say, big brother. It's not far ahead. Say, what kind of person? Dare to come to our ghost stronghold. Seek death. I saw Nangong Jin leaping from the horse. Slay the enemy's head with a flying sword. While Nangong Jin leaped forward. Zhao Wanqing on the side also covered the little girl's eyes with her hand. Say, you. Who are you? Say, your village leader has been executed. Now give you a chance to live. Take us to rescue the villagers you have captured. Say, please spare your life, Immortal. Please spare your life, Immortal. Say, Immortal. It's ridiculous. Say, lead the way. Say, please come to the Immortal's side. Say, who is it? Wang Er. What are you doing here? And who is behind you? Say, open the door. Say, good kid. What kind of scallion are you? I think you're trying to die. Say, if you are stubborn, then you cannot be left behind. Say, take off the key from his waist. Release the villagers. I'll also release you. Say, thank you very much, Immortal. Thank you very much, Immortal. In no time, all the villagers were released. They gathered together to express gratitude to Nangong Jin. You don't need to be polite, everyone go back quickly. Your family is still waiting for your reunion, said Zhao Wanqing on the side. Say, thank you, hero. You are such a good person. A good person will have a safe life. Not long after, the people left. Say, all right. I promise to let you go. I'll keep my promise, Nangong Jin. Saying, great Xianxia, and then kowtowing his head. Say, all right, you go. If you let me know you're continuing to be a bandit, you know my skills. He said, I, Wang Er, swear to heaven. I will never do evil again in this life. If there is any violation, heaven and earth will perish. Say, all right, it's not your turn to be punished by heaven. I saw the little girl next to me feeling down and unhappy. Perhaps Zhao Wanqing just said that your family is still waiting for your reunion, which hurt the little girl's heart. Say, little sister. I haven't had a chance to ask your name yet. Say, Zhao Xiner, he said, I can't believe you're also surnamed Zhao. The older sister next to you is also surnamed Zhao. He said, that's good. Little sister, why don't you follow this big sister? She will be your own sister from now on, and I will be your own brother. Later, my brother will take you back to Dian Kingdom to reunite with your mother, okay? Say, woo, good. Xianxia is also someone with a family now. Say, how about it? I say it this way, you don't have any objections, do you? He said, since my cousin has said that, what other opinions can I have as a younger sister? You're right, Xiner. Say, yes. Hee. Chapter 10. Passing by Tangshan. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. The three of them set off together towards the direction of Yen. After a while, everyone arrived at the nearest city to the imperial city of Yen. Tangshan. As soon as everyone entered the city gate, they heard the soldiers guarding the city shouting without listening. The soldiers guarding the gate drove away the common people entering and exiting the city gate. Zhao Wanqing, who was following behind, said, so this is under the feet of the emperor of the great Yen kingdom. The soldiers on the side seemed to have heard something. He stood up and said, you little girl, what are you whispering about? How dare you slander the emperor of the great Yen kingdom? I see you're getting impatient living. Brothers. Tie me up and put me in jail. In just one breath, a circle of people gathered around me. Say, you dare to be reckless. Give it to me. Say, I see who dares. Nangong Jin said something in a hurry. Say, yo, who should I be, brothers? You may not know who he is. This is the waste thrown by our majesty into the Lu Qin dynasty. A waste who cannot practice martial arts for a lifetime. You don't have to be afraid. Today, I'm going to see this once famous third prince. What's going on? Say, cousin. Say, take care of Xianxia. Say, give it to me. I saw Nangong Jin wielding his sword. 7 or 8 soldiers gathered around the side, and their tendons were chopped and picked up by Nangong Jin. He said, I think you are soldiers of our Yen country, leaving you with a dog's life. If you are caught and oppressed by me next time, don't blame me for being ruthless in my swords. Say, get out of here. I saw the leading soldier, stunned. Say, impossible. This is impossible. How could you be so skilled? Aren't you unable to practice martial arts? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. As he spoke, he continued to charge forward. Nangong Jin dodges. I saw him hit the ground heavily. Say, let's go. Nangong Jin rode his horse and headed towards the center of the street. Say, Pine Crane Tower, say, this is really a great name. We'll stay here tonight. Say, okay. I'll follow my cousin's arrangement. Say, Xianxia, too, listen to Big Brother. Say, alas, sir. Welcome, sir. Please join us. Say, thank you, little brother. Take our horses to the backyard for better feeding. Say, okay, my guest. You can take a seat in the store first. Say, boss, come and have 2 upper rooms. Say, okay, this guest, I'll send the waiter to lead you upstairs. Say, no need, just tell me where it is. Good guest, please go upstairs, turn right, and the 2 adjacent rooms at the end will be your guest rooms, said the speaker. Say, thank you, shopkeeper. Come and enjoy the good wine and dishes. 3 people go upstairs. Come to the door. Say, cousin. You and Xianxia live in this room, call me anytime if there's anything. Say, big brother, Xianxia wants to go to your house. Say, Xianxia, don't talk nonsense. You'll follow your sister first. He said, Xianxia, big brother is going to practice and cultivate. Don't disturb him. Once the cultivation is done, we don't have to be afraid of bad people anymore. Say, Xianxia, sister is right. I can only protect you better by strengthening myself. Be good, be obedient, and be with sister. After speaking, Nangong Jin opened her room and went in. I saw Nangong Jin meditating on the bed. A sound can be heard. Say, stinky kid. Your recent strength improvement is pretty good. You just don't have any powerful martial arts skills. Say, master. So it's you. When did you wake up? He said, stinky kid, I woke up long ago. I have seen all your actions along the way. You can do it, not least you are my disciple. You have some of my charm back then. Say, young man, thank you for your praise. Say, good kid, how could you even learn to be so polite? Say, let's get to the point. I will pass on what we have learned for thousands of years. Say, close your eyes. Have the heart to feel the martial arts I teach you. Before that, I will first pass on your own secret technique, Shentong. This is a secret technique that may replicate other people's martial arts. By passing this secretary on to you, you can learn the martial arts techniques I have taught you in a very short amount of time. Say, okay. Great. I have already passed on all the martial arts from my memory to you. Use them carefully. I saw Nangong Jin, still practicing with her eyes closed. At this moment, in Nangong Jin's dream. He said, stinky kid, I'm going to leave. Take good care of yourself. Use your cultivation skills well. Remember not to disappoint me. I'm waiting for you in the upper realm. Say, master. 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 Nangong Jin, wake up suddenly. He said, it turned out to be a dream. However, how could this dream be so real? Say, no. Master. Master. Nangong Jin takes out the imperial seal. Zhao Wanqing and Zhao Xiner next door also walked over when they heard the shouting. Say, big brother, what happened to you? Did you have a nightmare? Say, brother dreamt that his mentor was gone. Say, cousin. Have you been dreaming all along? Say, no, this is impossible. I have already opened my eyes. And there are countless martial arts secrets in my mind. This is definitely not a dream. Say, big brother. Don't be too sad, you still have Xianxia. Xianxia can always be with you. Say, Xianxia, be good. Let's go back with my sister first, I'll practice for a while. Say, let's go, Xianxia. Sister, take you back to your room and tell you a story, okay? Say, okay. He said, big brother, don't shout anymore, it will affect Xianxia's listening to the story. Nangong Jin is starting to refine pills. After an hour of refining, Nangong Jin finally refined a large number of pills. I saw him eat it all at once. Say, absorb it for me. Nangong Jin made a breakthrough and reached the middle stage of enlightenment. Say, look at the entire lower world. It's an invincible existence. Say, what? Thunderbolt. Originally, it was because Nangong Jin was too rebellious. Startled the previous Xianlei. Only then will the thunder calamity come down. Say, come on. I saw Nangong Jin jump onto the roof from the window, and everyone stopped to watch. Saying, whose young master is this? He caused a lightning disaster. Saying, it seems that this person is destined to be extraordinary. He said, I have never seen the person of thunder robbery before, and today I am able to see him. It is truly a blessing in life. Nangong Jin takes a lifelong leap. At this moment, lightning strikes. Nangong Jin's body is suspended in the air. Spread your limbs. Only listen. Say, today I will swallow your thunder calamity. Say, suck me. Say, I want to leave. Escape there. Give me a suck. All humanity. He said, what an incredible existence this is. This son was born to absorb thunder calamity. Say, it's unbelievable. Nangong Jin successfully absorbed thunderbolt. Practice into the 5 thunder body. He combined the 9 transformations Shenyuan Gong in his mind. Temper your body defense to a level that can only be broken by the immortal emperor realm. Say, big brother, why are you standing so high? Come down quickly. Xianxia is hungry. I saw Nangong Jin quickly come down.